When Zion walked out and I saw how old he was, I got emotional because if you were alive at that time and you remember how Lauren really was fighting for her life to be pregnant in this industry. She was fighting for her life.
You know how many niggas is named Zion because of that song? You know how many baby mothers have been uplifted in the ghetto because of that song?
Because they said this baby is coming by hook or crook, sweetie.
The way that was every pregnant girl ringtone, like the impact and the influence that song has had on Black womana. Lauren ate that.
And to see that little baby that she was fighting for be a grown man.
They never said the Psyce podcast was too much.
Who knows more about music than us?
The Psyce is a black podcast spanning all genres with a sprinkle of pop culture and a shit ton of foolishness.
If you're not from DC, you probably don't know what Psyce means.
And it's no shit.
Welcome back to another episode of This Ridiculousness. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night. Thanks for joining us again. I'm Muse. That's Steph. We crazy. What's going on? Wow.
I can't wait.
Look at y'all getting another episode out of us because stuff been happening. A song, actually. Sleepy Brown?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. I hope he's well.
Me too.
He used to give a feature that I like. Some I like, some I won't.
Can I say, actually, that song and Spin That live in a similar universe.
We are going to get to Spin That. Ooh, I can't wait. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
It's the same Aunt Bob. You Aunt Bob to Spin That, and you Aunt Bob. I can't wait, I can't wait, no, I can't wait.
Aunts are kind of ruling the radio currently. It's no shade because T.I. got the aunts in a tizzy still.
And that's a different type of Aunt Bob. But Spin That and I Can't Wait got the same look and feel and vibe.
Vibe and essence, as Corey would say.
Vibe and essence. I'll play them back to back and
I'm sure there's a mashup coming because the way I haven't heard a bad version of Spin That, no matter what AI or people that's stupid do to it.
Jay White, bring me up.
Anyway, what's been going up besides the heat?
My mortgage.
I just let you have that one. I didn't even know that was going to work out the way that it did.
Let me tell you something. Everybody in Philadelphia that is a homeowner
don't do it.
Is going to be in a nasty mood holiday weekend. Stay out of our way. Everybody got their home property value prices today. Everybody is going to the soup kitchen. Cookout canceled. City Hall will be in rubble by July 4th at midnight.
I'm not doing this with anybody. What's going on down to the Philly? Inflation.
Oh, well, you know, every year your mortgage goes up. Nobody told anybody that, apparently. That's a millennial. But, and so today is like, this is the week where everybody gets their home value paperwork. So the city tells you, oh, this is how much your house is worth, which means your taxes go up this much, which means your mortgage is now $1,000 more than it was when you got your house 2-3 years ago.
I just renewed my lease. I'm going to just chill for a second.
And it's no shade. I'm telling everybody, I am a victim of home ownership. Stay renting. Or be down to that mom house.
White people do it all the time. They be living with each other till they 40.
Listen, do that, y'all. Do that, y'all.
Anyway.
Did y'all know a house water heater is like $700?
I actually don't. I swear that I'm a very responsible child. Like there are certain adult things that I aspire to, but it is okay that I am not there yet. I want a house in the city that I live in. It's not happening yet. And that is fine. I told you I said I need a new car the other day, and Fatima was like, why?
See?
The people don't want me to have. It's fine.
Because insurance has gone up so much. All your car payments going to be a fool with it.
Yeah.
Gas higher than Cooter Brown. When we talk about the BET Awards, gas higher than Tina Marie and Rick James that year when they were singing Fire and Desire down the aisle.
Baby, no Coke left in the factory.
So honestly, everybody live with their mom and take the train.
In that order. Word to Mama D.
And get your garments on the Real and Depop because
look, it's another one. What's that? What's not? Like they got a few.
Never heard of her, but get on her because retail ain't it.
Listen, I'm trying to sell some Yeezys on Grail. I ain't tell you, but I'm about to get rid of my entire Kanye collection.
I get it.
Serious inquiries only.
Price to move.
Room to grow. All of the above.
Don't gotta be funny.
Everything is, though. Everything is
funny. Why we start singing at the same time? That's funny.
I'm tired of being on the show.
Because we ain't talk about nothing.
At all. Okay. Why is the internet still going off about Rihanna and ASAP? We didn't like it at first. This ain't even Muse with the news. This is just us chicken to chat. I got it at first. I understood. I was like, yeah, this is not going to work out. I don't like it. But then I started to like them together. But now that they like really together, 3 kids in, calling each other husband and wife, regardless of the nuptials, the internet is mad.
And I don't know why they don't want them to be happy. They don't bother nobody. All they do is get pregnant. Child. Rihanna don't bother nobody. Rocky don't do nothing but be around them kids.
Yeah.
And put out a great album this year and have a fabulous tour. They don't bother nobody. It's like y'all mad at him for stuff that happened 15 years ago. For saying something that Essence Magazine been saying for 40 years. He said one time 15 years ago, y'all don't like him and then Rihanna can't be with him. And it's just like, that man loved being a dad. He loved being married to that lady. He talk about that lady all the time. And they find every single reason to create mess. Like at the Met Gala, they were like, oh, Rihanna was agitated. He was talking to the new side bitch. Whole time, Rihanna knew that lady first. Rihanna was famous first. She been doing stuff with Swarovski and all of them before Rocky even got in the game. She already know that lady. Why do y'all want him to cheat on her with an old lady so bad? Then the clip that came out recently, where he was like, if I was still single, I would be smashing all of y'all. First of all,
ain't that part of the tour?
I went to the concert, so I can speak from being at the show. You know how artists talk up a song before they do it? So he was about to do Fucking Problems, and he talked that up. And when Rihanna is at the show, he turns to Rihanna and goes, but you don't got to worry about that. Rihanna ain't on there. I'm married. It's me and you. She laughs and whatever. And then he does the song. Or he'll be like, oh, remember when you had brought me on tour trying to sum me? But this was my big song at the time. And then he starts the song. Rihanna was not in my show because Rihanna personally hates me. And our friend who is her biggest, who has his biggest crush on her. And she wasn't there. So he was like, yeah, but I'm off there. I'm married. I love it here. So it's like y'all cut the video off at this very particular moment. And also too, artists all talk shit at their show. Oh, I love you, you beautiful mamas. To give the crowd something to hold on to. So I don't know. It's just weird. Some people were saying that people just mad that she was a rapper. And I could see that. They think rappers are click down.
Down market.
Mm-hmm. But it ain't like he's like, Future.
No shade.
Like he like Rocky don't got a million baby moms. The situation, the one time he had a legal situation that we knew about was infighting with his friend circle. Normal. They from Harlem, so guns might be involved.
Ghetto.
But we never heard about him in no domestic stuff. We never heard nothing crazy about him.
No. I think that people are just tuned to negativity. And that might be something that comes up in another point today. But I think people just are thrilled by misfortune and mess more than they should be. Because it would be all too easy to just be happy for the dolls. It would be all too easy to be like, oh, look at them. I'm so happy for them. This is nice. A black family unit. Rihanna could be with a white man.
Say it again.
And not to say like she got to take anybody that's black just to, you know, be in the good graces of black Americans. But I don't know. Rocky never struck me as a bad person and unworthy of love. I just was irritated in the beginning because I thought that he was going to downgrade Rihanna. I thought that there were other people who would like uplift her star even more. But after I got used to them, I ain't care no more. And I never once was like, he's gonna cheat on her. Like that just, yeah. I don't, she's Rihanna. I mean, to be fair, Beyonce got cheated on, but A$AP Rocky.
And that's reason number 2 why I don't fool with that man. Y'all think I mean to him for no reason, but Beyonce is a very nice lady. I don't like
she is. She is.
She ain't deserved it.
She didn't. Like it was. I'm finding it. Yeah, I don't know. Leave the Fenties alone. They really don't bother nobody. Rihanna is not going to lose this weight until y'all shut up anyway. No more new music. And she is just happy, just fat and sassy. It's fine.
She love it where she at, and so do that man.
Now, do A$AP Rocky do a lot and be on my nerves? Yes. Do he probably do the same thing to Rihanna? For sure. But they fine.
And it's like the things that make him annoying is just a personality trait of men from New York.
Yes.
Like they all are obnoxious. So it's not like there's something specific to him that makes him annoying. All men from New York, for the most part, are obnoxious and don't shut up.
Don't. And talk to anybody that'll listen.
Anybody.
That's why when it looked like he doing too much and talking in girls' face, like Steph already said, they know all the same people. Rihanna was probably just ready to go. Cause
Ben,
like, all right, Rakim.
Want to come?
Wasn't about to get off the bus. Sing, Destiny's Child.
Oh, my favorite Destiny's Child song, actually.
They got on, but get off work.
Yeah, it be that. Like, Ree was ready to go.
I think that even since then, we've seen them in so many other better lights. It's like, why are y'all still scrounging up and digging for gold in this messy arena? I'm sure that they're fine. And if they not, we'll find out.
Right.
They can't keep it to themselves.
Right.
Rihanna's house done been shot up. Like, let them people recover. It's a lot more going on.
And I also want to say to what you were saying about how we were all worried about him clicking her down. Like, I also shared that fear. But I feel like in a lot of ways, he's risen to the occasion.
I agree.
Like, the way he talks in interviews is so different than before. Like, he feels more adult.
Yes, she grew him up.
Yeah. Like, he seems more adult. He's more refined now. So I think he also, like, rose to the occasion because he knew I can't be carrying on when I'm with Rihanna. I'm still going to talk too much and be in everybody's face that pass. But
he can't help it, y'all. He from New York and he a Libra. It gives social light.
And not even just from New York. He from Harlem.
Harlem. Yeah.
Men from Harlem gonna talk your literal like ear socket off. And they talk at a slower pace, so it's gonna take longer. It's just a slow death.
This is the song that never ends. I can go on and on, my friend. It's a gun to his head. Sing and rap Doja. Yeah, I want people to leave the Fenties alone. I promise you, if y'all would just shut up on Rihanna for 5 seconds, we might get an inkling of a feature. I promise you. Like, there is hope, but it won't be.
Sing Eddie Irie. Happy 20th anniversary to Love and Relationships Volume 1.
Look, Testimony, all the words. Her and Jill love a long album title. It's too many words.
It full every time.
Look, this the one with Harder to Matter. That's how I know it is.
It's the one with Good Morning for me. That's my cut.
Good morning. Yeah, India ate that. That's an album. I don't care.
And I know she don't like the cover when she just went off on her Instagram or her Substack. The cover that she wanted, I love that it's sluttier than the one that we got.
Right. The back was out.
My butt not out. I don't want it. Sylvia Roan. Sylvia Roan. Put my butt back on the cover, babe.
I told y'all I was gonna be laughing this whole episode.
I'm tired of going. I ain't been in Georgia all my life eating fucking black eyed peas and cornbread and cabbage. So just have a little piece of thigh out. Put the butt on the cover.
And it was tooted and booted too. Out. She said, "I'm about to show my ass."
She said, "You can find." She said, "It's the UK version. UK Jamal, we got a job for you."
Look, screen printed. We want merch. Put it on a tee.
India is funny.
She is funny. I get why she getting on people's nerves, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Lizzo, Lizard, Fat Lizzo, according to Azealia, but she's small now, so medium Lizzo.
Smaller than me, Lizzo, no shade.
Not that's the name. You know how on Facebook it'd be like, Marcus, Pretty Perched and Don Williams.
I love black people. I really do.
I'm so sick of blacks. I don't know what to do. It's like, nah, fight the power. Lizzo's annoying again. So, okay. Fab performance at the BET Awards. I actually loved it. I don't like how she's come out recently and tried to blame the streaming era for the demise of her star and the fact that her album didn't do good. Lizzo, you can sing, and some people would say that you can rap. Your music is bad. That's why the album didn't do good. It's not really rocket science. This ain't rocket science. Sing, Joyce Rice.
It's not.
Yeah. It's always a song in the cast heart. I love that for the Psyce.
It's not rocket science. Is my cut.
It's a nasty battle between rocket science and Home Alone.
Oh, a cut.
Wow. I love a beat switch, but okay, back to Lizzo. I love
being a rice bowl. a rice bowl, a lamb, a star, a dove. A raindrop.
You gonna find a way to slide Carlos King in. I will be watching the interview with Karamo. Can't wait.
And we watch virtually together so we can key together as a family. We need to do an episode breakdown of it.
That's not on the docket, but Jussie, whatever.
Yeah, let me go into it.
Like we gotta finish on Lizzo first. Okay.
Yeah.
Terrible music. That's the end. I love Lizzo as a beauty. I love Lizzo as a topic of discussion. I have never liked Lizzo's music, and I've never heard a body of work that I was just like, whoa, this girl deserves it. No. And I think she alienated her core, or at least the people who were trying to be within her core, whether they fit the build or not, because she lost the weight. Like, you predicated your entire career opening on body positivity and then fell into the same category as everybody else in body negativity. You got small, got on the shot, got the surgery, got whatever you got. I don't want to prescribe the dolls. Me and Lori Hill going to be down to the YouTube later on. You wanted to be small. It's okay.
And it didn't help with that lawsuit situation because you also can be, I'm a girl's girl. Big girls come together, unite. and the big girls are saying that you being inappropriate. And the things that they were alleging in the lawsuit don't seem far off from the personality she shows on social media.
Right.
And the antics that she does. So it kind of gave believable, even though I think publicly they said that she got off, but I read somewhere there's still legal
litigation
proceedings underway, like still going on. And someone made a good point. They were like, Lizzo never gave a straightforward comment or interview or anything about the lawsuit, about what happened. It just gave, girl, don't worry about it. They lying on me. They always lying on a dark skinned big girl. Cause you know they think everybody that's lighter, that's like darker than Muse is dark skinned. So
I do love being at the tail end of light skin, like, cause I could pass for brown depending on the conversation and depending on the ray of sun that hit me that day. But Lizzo, you are not dark skinned.
That's what the girls be calling her on social media. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
let me get a tan. I'll be darker than Lizzo.
I feel like with Lizzo, in terms of what you were saying with her fan base, Lizzo doesn't want the fan base that she has.
Right. Say that.
Lizzo wants her fan base to be the same girls that listen to Sexy Red, the same girls that listen to City Girls, the same girls that listen to Megan and Glorilla. And
it's never going to happen.
Outside of Megan, there's no overlap, Pukas.
Yeah.
Your fan base is white girls across multiple genres, plus size black girls of a certain ilk. Because not all big, but all plus size black girls like her, but it's a certain ilk of girl, like girls who are like Lizzo, you know, have similar like backgrounds and things, and children.
Yeah, definitely. Lizzo love the kid.
Do I want to listen to Special? Worst song I've ever heard, and
Don't
we've
even know it.
lived through a lot of terrible music, and we talk about it on the show. But if I had a daughter that was 4. I'm playing Special for hours. It's the new Baby Shark in the house. I want my little daughter to be encouraged and do her little one too. But at 40, I'm not listening to that.
No.
I have a story about a girl named Special. I don't know if it's too ghetto to say it on the cast.
I mean, I told the cast one day how I went to middle school with a girl named Tamara, her sister just yesterday, and they had another sister named Wednesday. So do what you gotta do to stay strong.
Well, when my mom was giving birth to me in the hospital, I don't know if they still do this, but back when you would be in the same like room, like you would be in a room with another expectant mom or whatever. And my mom was like, oh, so what you name them? And the girl was like, oh, her name's Special because I was smoking crack the whole time and she came out totally fine, so she's obviously special. And my mom said she closed the fabric.
She wore Jack out in 0.5 seconds. I know Jack was through with it, love. What? Excuse me?
So shout out to my twin. I hope she's doing well in life.
Stephanie, that might have actually been too ghetto for the cast. I'm going to leave it in though.
I know it's not too ghetto.
I know it's not too special.
And one of my very good girlfriends was also born in that same hospital on the same day as me and Special. So shout out to my girls.
Triplets, like I said, tomorrow, yesterday, and Wednesday.
Fab.
I'm so tired of it.
Stephanie, Tiffany, and Special. We ate that.
Lizzo, shut up. That's really it.
Lizzo, I just feel, and the last thing I want to say about her fan base is you can't have children as a big swath of your fan base and then have a album called Bitch and the cover is you as a middle finger with cuticles hanging down.
The people did say she needed a fill-in.
But like a parent is not going to buy an album called Bitch for their daughter that they're buying Special for. That's just not going to happen. And so I understand artists want to grow and like do all the things, but I do think there is something about being mindful of who is listening to you at the same time. And you have to be honest about who's listening to you. Like Doja making that song Niggas Ain't Shit, and now she's irritated about that song because when she goes to these concerts, with her mostly white fan base, they're saying niggas, and she's telling to shut up.
Yeah.
We were at her show in Mexico. She was telling them to shut up, y'all.
Yeah, she was. And can't wait to see her again. She was like, no, don't say that.
So like, you know, you have to know your fan base. I think also too, Lizzo, I don't think she hears her music, because somebody had made a TikTok with I'm a phenomenal black woman, walk with grace. One of them AI uplifting black woman songs.
I'm glad I still don't know that song. I'm glad I never heard it.
And then Lizzo made a TikTok with that sound and was like, how y'all be saying my music sounds?
Oh, I did see that, but I didn't know that song.
And it's an AI song that's really popular with aunts. And people were in the comments like, so what do you hear? Because like every single comment was like, people was like, oh, we thought this was your new single. Because it was like around the time she was promoting, everybody's like, oh, it's not your new single? So it's like, I don't think she knows how her songs sound. And the last thing I'm going to say, I don't think she knows that we have moved on. And by we, I mean like America writ large, not black people, like Americans. Like 2020 Black Lives Matter, uplift, music is not a thing anymore. You see Meghan Trainor is 4 pounds now because she clocked that her give is not giving anymore. Katy Perry is fighting for her life right now. She feels like a plastic bag.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? No, I've never felt like that, Caitlin.
Lizzo is just not self-aware personally, and she's not self-aware in terms of the industry, and that's why she's in the place she's at. But she's pretty, so.
She's gorgeous, and she looked bomb at the BET Awards on and off the carpet. I think she's one of the prettiest faces in the industry. I live for Lizzo aesthetically. And by aesthetically, I still just mean like physical feature-wise, because she don't always look nice from a fashion perspective. But I also think, to the point of everything that you just said, she doesn't even know anymore. Like, her getting read by everybody in her own comments because of that was 1, hilarious, 2, true, 3, flabbergasting to her, and it shouldn't have been. Girl, what? That is how your music sound. And then for you to have the song with Sexy Red on the soundtrack to the Scary Movie or whatever, I think she has like a cameo in the new Scary Movie installment. And then your features, like she has a bomb song with Doja on whatever her last EP before this was, featuring Doja Cat. I only listened for Doja though. And then like, it just doesn't seem like she knows who she is, where she is, what she wants to be, and who is actually listening to her. And I think that that's what hurt her, not the streaming industry or model or wave of consuming music currently. It's a chop. Beyonce said drop. And like one last thing about Lizard, leave DC out of it, right? So I'm not even a big fan of Sexy Ladies as a song. I think it's kind of like played. I know that that's what they play at colleges, specifically HBCUs, when they want to shout out the district and the DC metro area. Y'all know I don't say DMV, but that sect of the world, right? Happy that UCB got their coin, it seems. Happy that the paperwork went through, it seems. Happy that she was actually down to the go-go to study, it seems. But don't take a song I'm tired of and try to redo it when you have no ties to the city it came from. I just don't get it. And did System of a Down, that's not their name, did System get their coin as well? Because Sexy Lady already sampled a song. I just have a lot of questions in litigation.
The System Don't Disturb This Groove?
That's the Sexy Ladies.
Oh, yeah, the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I'm in another world. Hey, girl. Be that girl.
You're not going to mix Kim and Mike Jack. I'm crying. But also, mashing up.
Mashup mix.
Put it on the mashup mix, DJs of America. Yeah. So
your
that's
favorite girl.
That's all. That's it, and that's all from a Lizzo perspective. Hope that she's better. Wouldn't know a thing. Now, Spin That Shit is twirling African American in a way I never expected. Good and bad, for better or for worse, sick and in health. What are your thoughts on all of the discourse? Because at this point, I've gotten into it with people on Twitter. I gotta stop commenting on stuff. It's my fault. It's me. It's a me thing. You still jamming?
This how I be dancing like an aunt to it.
You told us.
Now, I don't play it in my own house because, as y'all know, me and Carisha have gone through a nasty fallout. Anybody that's the OG co-host, y'all know Carisha was in my top 5 female rappers for a minute. Since 2018 when my sisters dropped, I lived for City Girl. I was City Girl through and through, would fight any old body about City Girls. However, I'm a woman of integrity. And so when she got the Fula line over there with Sean,
you had to make an exit.
The relationship was reassessed, just like the valuation of my house. But unlike the value of my home, the value of me and Carisha's relationship has plummeted. Because she sides with abusers, manipulators, and groomers. But my sister is a victim herself. She just don't know yet. So we're going to keep the light on for her at the Underground Railroad Safe House so she know where to come when she finally gets out of that cult.
I'm done.
And so I really wasn't rocking with the song at first because, one, the 2 fingers touching, the thing was showing. The 2 fingers was touching. I didn't like that. And we talked about this on the cast. I was like, she had been previewing hits for a full year that never came out. And then she comes out with literally the worst thing she's ever made. And I was like, Carisha, you already on my list. And now we can't even get For the Booty. When we told you that song was our song. So then I would just, you know when somebody do something that you don't like, you no longer respect somebody, everything they do get on your nerves.
Yeah. Been there.
So 2 fingers touching sent me over the edge. I was like, I've had enough of this lady.
You said don't push me because I'm close too.
Listen, I'm trying not to lose, okay? Shout out to Fullest Hyman. We just celebrated her passing. I don't want to lose you. I love you as you are.
Meet Me by the Moon, love.
Okay, let's not even go there because that's gonna be another 3-hour episode.
Okay, I got you.
Meet Me takes me. Okay, enough.
Yeah.
Back to Carisha.
Vreesh.
And so because everything she do pisses me off and I get mad, I was like, the snippet is a fool. She sounds stupid. This is late. But y'all know I also am a partial person because we are also music journalists. Our job is to talk to y'all about music. So I finally sat and listened to it. I took my unbiased head off, and that song is a hit. I'm sorry.
It is.
And these are the elements for me that make it a hit, and then I'm going to pass it to Muse. For me, it sounds like a vintage 90s Miami vibe. It sounds like the soundtrack to Gen X when they was outside. It got a groove to it that's like old school 70s. And it's just really about being fly, getting jiggy. And like, I miss that type of talk in rap. Like, cause it's not the same thing as like luxury rap. Like, no. It's just like regular people that got off work after a long, hard time of work and we down to the watering hole just cooling, vibing.
Not the Waterloo.
Finish shit. You know what I'm saying? It just give a vibe. It just give a cool 90s vibe. And I just like the fact that, you know, any song that's about get money girls, I'ma like Lotto. I'ma get money girl. I get money girl. I'ma get money girl. Because I'm a get money girl. Y'all know what I mean? She's a hustler. When I was in high school, I was doing braids. I was doing sew-ins. I was making wigs. People used to pay me to draw their prom, to design and draw their prom dresses. Like, I've always been a get money girl.
Women in tech.
I used to be wearing the spiral notebook out, okay? Many a girl was walking around Philly and something I drew for them for their prom, okay? So I always been a hustler, always been about getting money. So I always love songs that are like talking to that experience too. So to me, I like it. And everybody, we'll get to this. Everybody talks about Carisha's voice, but the way she talks shit in rap is just so fly and reminiscent of the 90s to me. And so that's why I think it works.
Honestly, just hearing the song In the Wild and seeing the resonation that people have with it and how much fun everybody's having. What happened to fun? That made me like it because I was off it past weeks. Like, you know how I feel about the city and the girl. I never cared.
Always hated them.
I've never been like, woo, I love Carisha JT. It never gave that. They had a couple songs I like, and I paid it after that. I would let the group chat go off in my silence. I don't have a problem with Spin That. And I think the intellectualization of anything that Carisha do musically is the antithesis of being intellectual. Let that girl be ghetto. That's really it. And I too am upset that I keep getting left off the mailing list when the girls go ransack Montclair. I would love a boosted ass bitch. I don't understand. Everything is high, including my shoe closet. I would love a free something, a discounted something. Booster culture is not new to Carisha or JT's lyricism. You can hear them in interviews talking about how they had little booster girls or like people that sold the bags out there. My godfather used to sell bags out his trunk. Rest in peace. And I got a Louis Vuitton belt out of there too when I was in middle school. And people was like, where you get that from? My godfather. Thank you.
And actually, we should note, Carisha's mother got out of prison in 2021 for boosting.
It's part of her life.
Carisha's mother has been a booster her entire life. In the song Enough Better, which is my favorite City Girl song.
I should have known it was coming.
And as much as y'all talk about all these songs as ghetto, Enough Better is a deep song. Like, they really talk some real shit in that song. And in the verse, Carisha says, we went from running out of stores to award shows. Mama, we made it. Can't wait till you get home. That was 2020. And she's talking about the fact that her mom fed that family off of boosting to the point where her mom was in prison at that exact moment for boosting. And she like, Mom, we don't got to do that shit no more because look, we up. We up. They talk about it in their song Rap Shit. And on the chorus, they're talking about all the things they went through growing up. And JC says, I'm up now. Don't give a fuck about my past, bitch. Like, hello? These girls, and we all know that at the same time Carisha's mother was in jail for boosting, Jatavia was in jail for credit card scamming at the same time. So why would she not write a song about her mama and her homegirl?
It's part of her life. Like I said, even the show on HBO Max that I'm sure should have gotten another season, but whatever. Rap Shit is about two hustler ass girls. One had a semi-OnlyFans situation to get money on the side when her baby father wasn't paying for the shit that she need and taking care of that child. And the other one was a front desk joint, concierge bitch at hotels, and would take the people credit cards and scan it on the little thing so that she could get the extra dollars. I'm not saying that that's right, but it is a way of life for people. So if
and classy black people like that show, right?
And classy black people like that show.
Thank you for saying that.
There's not enough classy black people in America to keep it going, which I wish, because that show was good. Shout out to Issa Rae. Have me on your podcast. I would love to talk about Insecure. I just feel like people pick and choose when and where to place their anger in today's time, and it is getting crazy. It is like, y'all know that y'all are also profiting off of some of this storytelling in ways that you won't talk about when it comes to Carisha. So the discourse has been interesting. to me, India Ari has sounded off down to the socials, and apparently her Substack, which I didn't notice she got. And I also want Gen X to just stop expecting famous people, celebs, artists, music artists, recording artists to be role models for their kids. If you thought that City Girls was going to separate and then become Michelle Obama, you a fool.
Because you see Nikki Gilbert right. From Brownstone done jumped in and gave her 2 cents.
I just don't understand. And it's not even necessarily generational, but I do think some of the ideas, ideals, and ideations from that era of time have a lot of people looking down on what the message is teaching our youth and glorifying negativity. And sure, but hasn't that been the complaint with hip hop? Like the bulk of hip hop, hasn't that been what people were upset about since breaking in the 80s?
The people of today want to be C. Dolores Tucker so bad.
And I just be like,
I want to be C. Dolores Tucker so bad.
Them continents not meeting. It's giving Pangea.
And to the point of India Ari, it's so weird how her initial comments got spun into so much stuff that she didn't even say, that she had to get on there. She goes, I ain't say boycott the song.
Right.
She's like, I just said, I'm not listening to that.
Yeah.
She said, that's your song of the summer. She said, my song of the summer is the 20th anniversary of Love and Relationships Volume 1. She's like, I ain't say that. Why I ain't say that?
Hello, hello. Hey, hello, hello.
That's the Erykah Badu version.
India Ari is a key and a cackle to me. I just laugh at everything that lady say. And I think that while she has points in some regards, she is naturally a complainer online. Like, this is not new. She is used to getting on the camera and being like, I don't like this, I don't like that, y'all shouldn't like this, y'all shouldn't like that, fight the power, fight the people, boom, bop, dop. And I'd be like, okay.
Oh no, we would be peeing down if we was with her.
India Ari, come on the cast, because there are laughs to be had and vocal stacks I would like to speak to. But I just think India Ari ain't been on the same side as the bulk of Black America since y'all let Alicia Keys win that Grammy. It's not going to work out. She's been upset off since then.
And the thing is, she don't be fully wrong.
Yeah.
So that's why we be letting her live. Because like her whole thing was like, yeah, we just seeing like where we at as a people, and I just can't get jiggy with the shit.
Yeah.
And it's like she ain't never gotten jiggy with the shit. And then people be like, oh, like some one person tweeted, you know, she had that song, I Am Not My Hair, to let people know that she don't abide by hygiene. And I'm just like, y'all just making stuff up. Y'all are making stuff up. You see a girl with a twist out and then it's hygiene and carrying on. India Ari got all these slut anthems that the group chat live for. Okay. Sister had the album cover that she wanted, the butt was out.
Yep.
Okay. The promotion for that last album she put out, the boobs was up, the waist was small.
Oh, waist was invincible. I was like, she thinks she Jill Scott.
The boobs was here. Okay, so the wrap dress, the hips was given. Did she go to my surgeon? I be feeling like the same way people feel like she's boxing Carisha in, and the same people are boxing her in. Yes, she do like kinky twists, but all her songs be about rolling around with a man.
Cause he is the truth and he is so real.
Huh.
But you know, Hotep adjacent women be into the men stuff anyway. They're gonna talk about that man. They're gonna be in love with that man. They're gonna do what that man want. So that's his own thing too. And
that's where Carisha and Hotep adjacent see me. Cause what exactly. I'm a clean, I shut up. That's one of the funniest lives ever. Her and Santana. I cook, I clean, I shut up.
They want to be us. Everything that they do is funny though. I still live for Santana. Carisha been on my shit list for a while. I like the song though. I see both sides like Chanel.
So me and Muse both got into some verbal tusslings online about this. Mine happened in the DMs of my Instagram. So some of y'all know I run a Black film club, and we go watch movies once a month in Philly and in Brooklyn. But sometimes I want to talk about art and culture at large beyond movies on the Instagram page. So in my stories, I was like, hey, y'all, I've been seeing all this discourse about Spin That. Why do y'all think people don't like Spin That? Or if you're somebody that doesn't like it, tell me why you don't like it. So I get a message that says, Goyard has an I'm out of it approach to social issues, but she's highlighting a brand that does nothing for her community. That kind of blind spot to self-worth is the cornerstone for the song. She's just saying, let's spend money together. No mention of community building and investment. And my response was, I don't ever want to hear something about community building and investment. I don't.
What would a song about financial literacy sound like?
I don't want to hear that. Okay. In the words of Doll from Talking to Judy on Bad Girls Club, I don't want to hear that. And I was like, what type of song that discusses that? How would it even sound?
Yeah, a Miss Rachel song.
Whether boosters and scammers care about those things isn't what matters, because they're prioritizing instant gratification at anyone's cost. Their lack of care about community building and investment is part of the problem. If they were focused on self and didn't contribute to growth or detriment, that would be one thing, but they don't care about either one. And my thing is this. People who scam and boost are people who have been disenfranchised, disinvested, and scammed by America, by its policies, by the billionaire companies in this country. Mm-hmm. They are not boosting and scamming because it's cute and it's fun. They boosting and scamming because they like, I got to find a way to get out of this situation that I'm in, and this is going to get me out. People don't do this just because. There's something deeper to this lifestyle. It's something like that it's something underneath this lifestyle. And it's very frustrating to me because these same people was telling everybody to go see I Love Boosters and could watch Boots Riley have this film that's making this commentary about the ways in which these companies in this country are not just disenfranchising us that live here, but also the people that are working in their factories and taking advantage and using us, our labor. So if you can build all these themes out of I Love Boosters and Boots Riley can sit up there and talk about how I Love Boosters is talking about the working class people, the working poor. How the fuck is Spin That not doing the same thing? You know what that song is? It's the second half to the I Love Boosters. Because y'all see at the end of I Love Boosters, there's a moment where the working class rises up. And after the working class rises up, they go to the fucking club and they dance to Spin That bitch. That's the sequel.
Yep.
Because,
you will be so good in the sequel.
When you get over on these companies that been fucking us over, go spend that shit. Yeah. Go throw that money in the club and let it fall on me so I can put some of it in my pocketbook. You want to know how that's company uplift? You want to know how that's community uplift, baby? When BMF used to be in the club and I used to be the club promotions girl, I was staying next to their section. And when that money would fly up, it would go in my college student pocketbook. Okay. And then put a little 1-2 on my groceries. Put a little 1-2 on my student activity fund. It is community uplift. And you know what else? The people that scam and boost and do all that, how the hood got turkeys at Thanksgiving. How the kids got book bags every August. How the kids got toys every December, even if they Muslim. Huh?
Come on, Dom. Huh?
I'm just saying, and it all boils down to...
Say it.
Upstanding Black people just don't like hood, ghetto Black people. And the reason why they don't like them It's because they didn't have to play by the rules to get ahead. Y'all had to go to the right college. Y'all had to show up to work with the white voice. Y'all had to get married to whoever the fuck you don't even fuck with like that so that you can look stable, so you can get your promotion at work. And all Carisha, JT, Cash Down, Cardi, all they had to do was just be themselves. And they got to get ahead. And y'all mad. Y'all sick. Y'all sick. Y'all jealous. And they get to be themselves. You know, it's eat the rich until the hood do it. See, y'all talk about eating the rich, but the hood is doing it.
Daily.
Somebody's in Aloe right now clearing the store.
Baby, Georgetown will be laid to rest come Black Friday. I promise you. And I'm standing in line. I want an Aloe sweatsuit as well. I have been left out of the group chat of so many of these. No, let me tell you, and I hope this don't get anybody in trouble. When I was in high school, going to college era, there was a group of boys that used to wear Georgetown out. Had all the garments, Miss 60 in pieces, Energy in pieces, American Apparel didn't stand a chance. Baby, t-shirts in every color, V-necks from here to Kalamazoo. They used to wear the stores out. And I used to always be like, now I'm not about to do that, but I need to be friends with them. Guess who friends with them? Thank you. Still am. I love a little piece
Never
of the pie.
know when you're going to need a new piece of bread.
Man, and as those people have elevated, it's no longer American Apparel. Again, rest in peace. It is now Jean-Paul Gaultier. It is now Rick Owens. It is now all of the like. So, yeah. Chicken, get your chicken here.
And the last thing I'll say about this is I think that upstanding Black people don't realize that everyday regular Black people, trench babies and all the like, engage music differently.
Real bad.
The deep girls, the emo girls, the upstanding girls, and girls is gender neutral, listen to music to be uplifted, to be inspired, to help find themselves, to find someone that to feel like they're not alone in the world, right? Everybody else, we're listening.
Because it
Everybody else, we're listening to music for the sake of having a ball, for the sake of being like reminding us that we are bad bitches, and in this case, for the sake of someone taking their lifestyle and making an artistic creation out of it. Nobody is listening to spin that and is saying I'm that like you are going to be like, I'm going to start being a booster. I'm going to start scamming. I'm going to start doing credit card yin and yangs. The people that like that song are people who grew up around it, who sit in that grew up in the hair salon when somebody came in and said I got this piece for $40. It's the people who are scamming right now. It is the people who are buying off of the scammers. Like, we are people, me and Muse, and the rest of the people on this side of upper echelon and class listen to music because it's speaking to the lifestyle we live. Like, when we was in Atlanta at the time of BMF. So we were in the club, seeing that money flying up, seeing the bitches be bad, all that. I also worked in the designer denim jean at Bloomingdale's, okay? So I was close to what was going on. Mm-hmm. We were seeing what was going on. We were living that life. My girlfriends was all dating BMF people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, this is something I'm going to aspire to be. No, I'm there. And you are taking my life and painting this beautiful picture of it.
Yeah. And
so that's why I think they don't understand. That's why they be like, oh, this rap music is making our kids want to sell drugs. Them kids already selling drugs.
And if it's not your kids, keep the kids away from that song if it's such a big deal. I feel like it's weird to listen to everybody talk about representation matters and represent that and represent this. But this song is representing a large constituency of people that exist on a daily basis. You taking away their representation by saying that this song don't need to be on the air. You taking away their representation by saying that this song is poisoning the community. There are people who are living this life and are benefiting from their story being told for their own well-being. I don't feel like it's fair to say that that should not exist. I'm also a person that, like I said earlier, I see both sides like Chanel. I get why people want the relatability of music, no matter what that music is. People relate to this. I relate to Jhené Aiko. People relate to this. It's not different.
And I relate to Tinashe because it's what?
Same. Too easy. So that's really where I stand on it. I love when the girls get up in arms about stuff that shouldn't matter. And I think that the conversation is worth having, but it does tell on a lot of y'all.
It tells us you know how to get money, girl. You don't be in the club and you don't be around all genres of Black people. And I just feel like to be a well-rounded person, you should be around all types of people.
And do a little bit of due diligence to understand some of their experience so that when songs like this come out, you're not confused. This is not the first song that has talked about this at all. Like, not even in my lifetime, let alone generations past lifetimes.
Past generations.
So, yeah, Carisha, you got a hit on your hands. Don't do it again, because I don't need to keep liking you.
I just want to close out this section by saying her outro to this song, where she says, "This is for all my boss bitches and boss niggas all around the world that's just getting it off the muscle, that's doing the best that they can. I see y'all and I feel y'all. This for the hood. 305. Get money or lay the fuck down. Spin that shit."
Yeah.
We see y'all too. Listen, I respect anybody that's look, finding a way or making one.
What culture for service? What Azealia Banks and Matthew say on that little outro interlude on her album? They was like, shout out to all my ratchet people.
Right.
Ratchet people make the world go round.
Go round.
And I feel that. I'm rooting for everybody Black and ghetto.
Period.
Have you seen Coco Jones riding around her car talking to the internet?
I saw people talk about it, but I didn't listen to it.
So a lot of people are finding it interesting that she's breaking the fourth wall. If you haven't seen, Coco Jones is driving around and she's just got her camera up and she's talking about how she keeps feeling like she's almost there when it comes to music. Like she doesn't know if she's quite crafted out her exact sound and she's just tired of feeling this way. She's like, I keep hearing that I'm almost there. The label saying it, the people saying it. I know I can sing. I know I can perform. I know I'm a good entertainer, but what do I personally have to say and what is my sound? And I just wanted to put this on the docket because I think this is a topic that more artists should be having, because the business of music gets in the way of the artistic expression. And sometimes that means people are only signed because they can be a product. And then this like inner turmoil or inner saboteur starts to come up like it is with Coco right now. And they give, well, what I'm gonna do? So I just like that she did it because that's not something normal. It's not like usual. It's not common for artists to take the stage and be like, I know I can sing, but what this next song about to give? Like, my label is trying it. Where do I go next? And I like Coco. So I've always liked her using the internet as a medium. She was also the same girl who, when she got out of that Disney deal, she went on YouTube and got all of those views by basically telling the story of what happened and why she had to exacerbate herself from Disney and Nickelodeon and stuff. So I like that she's continuing to do that in her career, but it is kind of sad because I don't want people I listen to on a regular basis or like musically to feel like that. So I just wanted to bring that to the cast, because how do y'all feel? Like, put that in the comments. Like, what do y'all think Coco's next move should be? Are you a listener? Is this something you've seen happen with other artists that are not saying it? Because I could think of countless girls. So that was it. Be well, Coco. I know it's going to sound good. Passport is a hit. Should have been a single.
What do you think Coco should do next?
By the tail end of this last project, I thought that she was doing what she should do next. And I thought it was introducing us to the sound she was going to continue to develop. But her last song, it doesn't sound like Crazy in Love, but it's very horny. And horny by instruments, y'all. I know that the internet is lustful. I mean horny as far as wind chimes, wind instruments, wind ensemble, and horns. It's very horny. It's like got like this super duper hard percussive consistent beat, and she's like yelling. So it's very big band, but in a black way. And I was like, oh, this sounds good on her. Give me more of this. There's a song on her most recent project that sounds like a Willow Smith song. I was like, oh, she's showing us things that she could do we didn't know. I thought that she was on her way, on the path, but I think even if she was to stay there, these feelings might not change for her because it's just so many people out, and it's basically hard to be famous now. Like, it's easy to be famous because you're going to have your own core fan base and you could sell out your shows and whatever. But it's hard to be the household name that we're used to from a Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Rihanna, Beyonce perspective. And I think labels are still pushing their artists to find that, which may not really exist anymore. We'll see what happens. And it's like, one of the twins from Cherish got on her Zoom and she was like, labels are not helping these artists create worlds for themselves. I understood what the girl from Cherish was saying when she said that, because when it comes to Black music, I do feel like the licensing and liberty is not the same as it comes from the white side, or even now, the Latinx side, because of people like Karol G, Bad Bunny, Anita. Like, they are mega stars. They are famous in a way that Coco Jones is not. But it's because of what R&B gets pigeonholed into, I think.
And Kalela said, don't get it twisted. R&B is the most expansive genre.
And
her new fans are going to hate that. And by new fans, I mean anybody that's from the last like 3 albums, they're going to hate that because they said she's not R&B.
We had a whole episode about that, so it's no need to open up that can of worms. But I do think Kalela as an artist never changed. I wonder if the music shifting was a business move or if it was a experiment on what people could take from her or allow her to do. Because those are two different things. Come on the cast, Kalela.
I want to pin and talk about that, actually.
Okay.
Let's talk about that next episode. Co-host, Don't let us forget that we're supposed to be bringing this up.
Look, put it in the notes. I'm about to have a ball. So, a versus happened the other day.
The fact they're like keeping the mess up is funny to me.
No, seriously, like I really thought we were going to stop having verses once we were able to go back outside, but they kept the party going by hook and crook. And I'm having a ball at some because Tyrese and Tank was funny. But B2K versus Pretty Ricky, now, let me do this. Because I am the 5th member of B2K. Yeah, have been.
I was not ready for the frame.
It definitely gave.
I'm not ready for the frame. You know the frame, Givenchy.
Oh, she. It's a scamming ass niggas. Yeah. It's like, nah, I bought these. But the conversations that have popped up online because of B2K versus Pretty Ricky won. I already knew that was going to happen. Has just been so crazy to me because I didn't realize if you were not a very unique and specific age, you missed out on a lot on both sides. So when I was in middle school, B2K was at the height of their fame, kind of going into high school. When I was in high school going into college, Pretty Ricky came out. So that's a 4-year time span. In my mind, they really shouldn't have even been put together for a versus because the timing just ain't the same and the topic of the music ain't the same. But Omarion probably done swindled the girls to get him some shine on TV again because Omarion, you did versus already.
Yeah, I was confused. Like when people was talking about it, I was like, I thought B2K already did a versus with all of them.
It was just Omarion. So the first one was Omarion versus Mario, but they had Pleasure P, Ray J, Sammy, and one other person that I'm not thinking of as like openers. Everybody was drunk. The Hennessy was overflowing and Mario was ready to fight. Had a time. It was the funniest versus I ever seen. I don't know where B2K came into the conversation, but they got new music coming out, and Omarion dropped the album the next day, which is also shady. So I guess it was time for them to do this again. Pretty Ricky still sound the same. B2K still look bomb. The end. That's where we can start. But I just like the crowd participation when it came to Pretty Ricky. I liked the confusion that I have been seeing online about B2K because, again, I was a big fan of both groups. But it seems like in certain age parameters within us all being millennials, you just had to be there. It's like if you know, you know. But B2K's music was kind of teeny boppery even as they got older, and they didn't really get the chance to grow into men musically. And then that's when Omarion comes in as a solo artist. But to me, a lot of Omarion's music also sounds like what B2K's music would sound like if they continued and grew up. Meanwhile, Pretty Ricky was talking about fucking. So, and Pretty Ricky's music to me stood the test of time a little bit longer because of the age we mostly were at the time. Like we were already gearing up for adulthood, and we, as a community, in my mind, this might not be everybody. I don't want to speak to everybody's experience, but they came out at the peak of LimeWire. They came out when Napster was a thing. They came out when we were down to the downloads waiting for music and searching for stuff in a way that doesn't happen anymore. So we seek those songs out. They had niggas humping the ground in unison on YouTube to their music. It just was a cultural phenomenon in a way. J Smooth, baby. I hope that he is well because the way I used to study them hip rolls, and then he used to have this girl, I can't remember her name, but he would be like flipping her up. It was fab to me. I used to be grinding on me as well. And then we don't even talk about Pretty Willie as much as we should, but Lay Your Body Down, Four Walls. Yeah, whatever. I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to put the glasses away. Talking to certain group chats, I just am like, oh, wait. Like, Steph ain't listening to them at all. Or I'm in a conversation with Jess and we dissecting the timelines and all of it. Like, just different groups of friends have different vantage points, even though we all are kind of in the same age group. So I was just like, let's bring this to the cast. Because one, we actually need a boy band episode soon because that really ain't a thing no more. Girls are trying to come back, but they done let the niggas. What Justin Timberlake and T.I. say? Dead and gone. I would love to hear from you as to like where you were when the music was out so that I could fill in the blanks for people.
When did Bump 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 come out? What year was that?
Bump 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 that was their second album. So Bump 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 might have came out.
Their debut single was some song called Uh-huh.
Uh-huh, I know what you want to do. Uh-huh, baby, can you handle it? Yeah.
I don't
Put me
remember
in the group. Put me in a group. Put me in a game, coach. Confused. I would have twirled. Anyway.
Okay, you know what's crazy? Okay, so that song came out July 2001. So I was going into my junior year of high school. Mm-hmm. What's crazy is I had a huge crush on J-Book.
You and every black girl from here to Calabasas.
You couldn't tell me nothing about J-Book. He was so cute to me. That's his name, right?
Yeah, that's his name. I love how y'all look past the Guy Fieri hair and was just like he the finest one in the group. Their hair was spiked and dyked like Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't remember that.
Oh, baby, please look it up. After they got finished with the texturizer and the curl, their hair used to be sticking straight up. Like,
no, I remember it being curly.
Okay.
I remember him having curly black boy hair. But anyway, I love J-Book bad. Like, had the pictures. My mom didn't let me put posters up in my room. So I would, like, on the walls, I just would have them. They're probably still, like, at the house, folded up in my bookcase. I had posters of J-Book. Like, I love J-Book. Could I tell you a B2K song?
Absolutely not. And it's funny because I had the Christmas album. Like, I was a fan. That was how I discovered Janae and my love for her.
Who was their cousin?
Yeah, but ain't none of them niggas related.
I know, but remember they used to say that. So, okay, July 2001, that was the summer that Reese dropped How I Do and Bilal dropped Firstborn Second. I was occupied.
Yeah, and Philly Earth. Like, you didn't have time. I get it.
I was occupied and listening to whatever was, when did La Bella Mafia come out?
Like 2003, I think.
Let me look.
So around then, like a year within B2K. Because Put Your Lighters Up.
Yeah, Bella Mafia was 2003. Okay, so no, I was a senior at that point.
But that's still the time frame of B2K. Whereas that was like their second run. Later is when Pretty Ricky came, because I was about to go to Clark. So I remember downloading Grind on Me and Age Ain't Nothing But a Number and all of those hits. And because you are just a little bit older, it lasted longer.
But see, also, I can't say it's my age. It really was the type time I was on because, remember, what was the name of the tour they used to go on?
The Scream Tour. I went to, never mind.
Sorry, Notorious K.I.M. was out around that time. That's what album was out. That was 2000.
Okay.
One of my girlfriends from high school had tickets to the Scream Tour, and it was in Philly on New Year's Eve. And it was a big deal. The whole city was going. And again, my girlfriends was going, but I just wasn't into B2K because I was being earthy or I was listening to rap.
Right.
Spin that shit, get money, girl rap. So I wasn't into B2K because I thought I was grown. And in my mind, B2K was little boys, even though I'm the same age as those people. So it's not an age thing at all. Like, my girlfriends was there. And what happened was, it was supposed to be on New Year's Eve. And then they broke up and they canceled the concert. And that sent shockwaves to Philadelphia. I was at my girlfriend's house either the day before or the day after. Mm-hmm. And she was sick. Like, so it definitely wasn't an age thing. It was a me thing. I thought I was too grown.
It's that. So that's why I think it's an age thing. Because if you are on the tail end of adolescence, I guess, you want to be more grown. So what they talking about don't have nothing to do with where your mindset is.
But that was just me. The rest of my friend circle had tickets.
So it's a mix then, and that's what I'm finding. It's interesting who was there and who wasn't. But
wasn't the rest of the group chat was into, the Scalarzas was into B2K, wasn't they, or no?
Not that I know of. I think this is one of the things where I'm alone in so many things when it comes to our friends. Okay. I'm the only one that think I'm a mix of Omarion and Lil Fizz. That's the only thing. Like, nobody else cared.
And I remember the first time I remember who Pretty Ricky was. It was... I think it had to be senior year of college. So that was 2007.
Yep.
I got invited to a party that the Alphas was having at somebody's apartment. And the AKAs was there. And somebody played Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. And I was like, oh my God, what song is this?
Exactly.
And that's the only Pretty Ricky song I really remember listening to.
You say, yeah, 'cause of my age, girl.
And I like that part. I know I like
ain't
it
nothing but a number. It ain't nothing but a number. My good vocals was on today, bitch. Wow. I ate that. Okay, now.
Yeah, so but other than that, like what was that song? Grind on Me.
Yo, grind. Sorry.
I do not remember the verses, like the verses of the song. Like I don't remember ever hearing them, but I know the chorus. But I think I know the chorus because they play them at the R&B parties all the time. But in real time, I don't really remember.
Yeah.
Like Grind on Me and the other song, Your Body. That's their song too, right?
Burning up. Okay. So
I don't remember them saying burn up. Only part I remember is Your Body, Your Body.
One of the
but I don't remember nothing else about the song. But I also was only listening to Young Jeezy then. So
that's exactly it.
It's like I don't want to hear no singing. It's Young Jeezy.
I'm not gonna say it's an age thing, it's a life stage thing. Because you about to graduate college, you going to parties with grown-ups, you are doing all this stuff where Pretty Ricky might get played, might not, because they still a boy group, and boy groups, if you're not Boys to Men or Day 26, you have like a younger skew to me. And outside of the 90s, because H-Town was niggas. But because dancer, art school, like that, they'll really be informing a lot of shit for me. You know that Darrell Bransford had us dancing down to the fucking Up and Down. We were grinding the floor for them little dance showcases we had to do at Clark. So Pretty Ricky was the soundtrack to a lot of shit that I was just doing.
Mm.
I still remember that choreography, but I'm not about to dive down onto the floor and air hump or crybaby for y'all right now. But a time was had.
Grind with Me and all that was 2005. So I was I was a junior. I was probably still listening to Just Jeezy.
You were a junior.
And On the Hotline was 2007. Now that song, I remember that song in real time, but I don't think I could sing the verses to you though.
Yeah. It just wasn't top of mind.
But I feel like they was playing it at like 112 and all that.
See, and I wouldn't know because that's what I missed. I've never heard a Pretty Ricky or a B2K song out in the wild at a club because by the time I was old enough to go to that stuff, that time had passed. So it's literally like them couple years where the conversation switches a little bit. I wish I would have heard Grind on Me and was able to grind on somebody. That wasn't a thing, but it's just because of that in between. Because they wasn't playing it at school dances in high school because derogatory and vulgar. And like, even though DC Ghetto, they got...
It gets to a point.
Yeah, like we can only take but so much. When do it becomes? And then in college, as a freshman and stuff like that, that music wasn't specific to DC. So like, I only hung out with DC people when I first got there because I hated Atlanta at first. So I just was missing it. But yeah, had a ball down to the verses. Pleasure P, your voice is golden. You still sound the same. Y'all was dressed like the Stylistics, and I'm gonna see if my father could get that jacket because it's something that he should wear. But y'all look a fool. B2K, fine. Omarion, stop trying to be the Beyonce of the group. It's over with. It's done. It's also still fine though.
It's over with. It's done. It's funny.
That's a song, but I can't think of it right now. And it's not, it's over. It's my turn now, move over. It's my turn now, the game's shut down. She said, sorry.
The sorry was always the gag part for me.
Yeah, that verses brought back a specific time for me, and I was like, having a ball. Whole house was asleep, and I was just up jamming. They did Sleeping Sleeping is the best deep cut B2K got in their discography, and I know for a fact it's probably 2 listeners that know what I'm talking about. It's okay. I embrace my aloneness when it comes to certain things. So that was just one big cultural moment that I had to bring up. Let's talk about the BET Awards.
It was such a fail on my part. I did not plan my night properly, so I missed it, but I did catch up on the performances and the little bit between Kiki and Drewski.
I'm biased, so I'm going to start by saying that because I have a ball down to the BET Awards annually.
They're always good.
They're always good. We say this every year that we have been doing this podcast before y'all knew about us and still today. It is good every year, and it brings together the most relevant batch of artists, celebrities, Black, that I care about in one place. More than the Grammys, more than the American Music Awards, more than Billboard, more than. It's where all the people are at. Now, I care about pop music too. I watch all of these award shows because it feeds those different layers of my frontal lobe. But from a Black perspective, and they ain't have no technical difficulties for real this year, so it gave professional. Yeah. BET, you ate that. This was one of the best shows that they had in a long time. I did not get up. I was having a ball. Performances. Cardi brought the tour out. Cardi really brought the tour to the BET stage, and that's what the fuck I'm talking about. I live for that. I love that they have elevated to the point where it gives VMA performance. I love that they have elevated to the point where it gives, oh, this is something that she could take to the Grammys and it would have the equal impact. Do that. Keep it up. I live. Sean Baker, keep Alex Mateo on the roster. That little boy danced his ass off. Alex Mateo, come on the cast. Yeah, that's all. I had to list real quick.
For Cardi, are we going performer by performer? Because
we can, because I know that's where you end up again. Listen.
Y'all, the BETs was so good. I took so many notes, 2 pages of notes, and I was live texting Muse as I was falling out. So I will be looking all over the place because my notes were noting. Let me go to my notes for Cardi.
Wow. You see, I started with her for a reason. You get on my nerve.
You know that's how old people be looking. They be like,
and then if it's paper, they lick their finger and then turn the page.
Uh-huh.
I'm so tired. Being Black is everything. Do white people lick their finger and turn the page?
They do.
Oh, maybe that's just an age thing.
Okay. It's also a, we'll talk offline. I said in all caps to Muse, do all my songs Belcalis and album. The camera not panning to Lotto when her name comes up in the song. I put the negative sign because honestly, I love mess. I love when the camera people get messy.
Yeah, she might have also not been in the audience at that point because she presented an award, so she might have been in the back. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Because I said to y'all when I went to the Cardi tour that on that part where she says, "Bad yellow bitch look like Lotto in this motherfucker," like she don't say Lotto name at the concert. And I was like, maybe it's just my show, but she definitely did not say it at the BET Awards, but the track still said it. So I was like, camera pan to Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
And I put again in all caps, this is the last thing I said about Cardi, bringing out all her BET Awards at the end. She ate that.
Ate.
That was fab to me.
I just think that she's a superstar. Like,
she is.
Say what you want about Cardi, but she bring it to you every ball in every way, honestly. From a mess perspective, she keep y'all fed. From a music perspective, she keep the people she keep her fan base fed. She dress cute. She is a visionary with her videos. Her performances be good. I could have asked for more.
It was fab to me. I really enjoyed Belcalis.
Who your next performer?
The next I yelled and I said, Kalani thinks she Tony Michelle of Severin, Maryland.
Okay, wait a minute. Because I learned that night how deep of a friendship her and Jamie Foxx have. Like, they was backstage or at an after party or something, grooving, doing dance battles with Destin Conrad. And I was like, I did not know that they had this relationship. When he came out, I was cooking. When he came out and started to sing Folded, I was like, oh, Kehlani about to come out? Then I was confused. And then she came out. Because why you singing Folded? But I just like that it's not a torch passing, but I like the interweaving of generations in the BET Awards. Because we'll get to the tributes, but even how they had old and new uplifting the name of certain artists, they just get it right when it comes to that to me.
I love that moment. Because also, if we recall, everybody was doing the Folded Challenge. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I love that. That was a really nice moment. And they said that was Jamie Foxx's daughter with the head down being emo playing the guitar.
Yeah, and she did that.
Yeah, it was fab.
Yeah, and Kehlani, she could sing that song until she blew in the face. I'm going to listen. Folded is...
She said, though, that was her last time performing and she's ready to move on.
Well, she got 3 new videos out, and she probably wants those to be something that she performed next. And after seeing her Roots performance, I would like to see him too. She goes off. Like, that whole album, I'm going to the store. Meriwether, you will know my name.
Let me know when you get the ticket so I can send you a couple dollars.
Can. Oh, we got to get our Grow Good today too. If it's sold out by the time we finish recording, I'm going to beat Cardi ass.
I got the alert on my phone.
Because I put it on our calendar. I don't know what my phone want the cast to be famous. That's all. Because it automatically be putting my personal stuff on the cast calendar. It don't be me. I click Michael Muse. It clicks the Psyce.
Right.
And y'all should too. Smash that like button and do the comments and stuff. Subscribe. What Carlos King say? Notifications. So Kehlani did Folded. Fab.
She sounded so good. She looked beautiful. And what I was saying about Tony Michelle was when the round stage started rising up, it gave Unbreak My Heart.
Say You'll Love Me Again, Lonnie.
Say You'll Love Me Again, love.
It's a shame, love. Just come on the cast.
No, she really do need to come on though. Oh, I didn't say this via text, but the in memoriam section.
Mm-hmm.
Take Keith, Wake Up. That I don't know why that made me so sad.
Because he was so young and it was very random. Remember, I sent the notification in the group chat and everybody was like, what? Now, he deserved to be on there. Rest in peace. Clive Davis, we already did it with you, but you didn't have to show up on there. I get it. Business. BET do this thing where it is company driven. The only thing I don't like about the BET Awards, and this is yearly, it don't have nothing to do with this year, the presented by for every single thing be wearing me out. I know y'all got relationships down to the marketing and advertising with Verizon, AT&T, BetterHelp, everybody. Like, I get it. And pay the bills, sponsorships, we need it. But don't no other award show do that for every single thing. It don't have to be brought to you in part by for every award. That wears me. The red carpet, that's fine. The little Music Matters to Me stage that K1 and Kenny Aiko were on. Wheelchair offline about Kenny Aiko.
I don't know who that is, but I saw everybody reading.
I don't know exactly where he's from, but he lived here and has been representing here for a very long time. I don't know him personally, so I be keeping my comments to myself. But Fab Butt. Looks great. And he could give me the jacket that he wore on the red carpet. I like that jacket. Yeah, so.
Next, I said, old rappers not using the backing tracks, a million greater than signs. T.I.'s performance was fab.
I liked it too, but I heard that people didn't like it. Like other podcasts have been reading a little bit.
Why?
I don't know. And I think that they think it was a choice for him to open. But that song
it's huge.
When I tell you they play that song down to the Green Turtle for Happy Hour, Black people of a certain age are not going to let T.I. ever not be famous. That song is wearing the girls out. It's what you say earlier. It's they Baby Shark. Do 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 do. I liked it.
And with the little crown, because he the king of the South. I don't know. It was cute to me.
It was cute to me too. I like that the family was involved. I like that there were subliminals towards 50 Cent. BET gonna rival with the mess because it gets the people going. It's provocative. I didn't have a bad time with it. T.I., do it again. I'm not going to the tour, but I like that the son was in the car. I don't know. It was cute.
Yeah, that was cute with the son.
Yeah. Drewski's skits were funny. I know we still have performances, but I just keep thinking about specific skits. Like, why would they
that's fine, because my very next text to you said, well, I put Ashley Kiana, but I meant Lauren Kiana. Was my very next text to you, so go ahead.
Now, that part in specific, when Kiki stands up and she was like, now why the fuck they got you doing this? This should have been my gig. Live. And I don't know if everyone knows, but Keke Palmer actually became one of the board advisors to BET very recently. So before the show on BET, they were showing interviews with her and Drewski that Terrence J was doing to just like talk about their story and like how they became to the prominence and what their relationship is like with BET. So that, which I'm sure was a skit and a bit, was cute because even though they had her host the Soul Train Awards that COVID year when it was in her backyard, I think that this sets the stage for her to host one year coming soon. And that would be fab. Like, I think she's just doing so much in media with her company, with her podcast, that we owe her another chance to host something on a larger scale that's not just because she's available and her backyard free. I thought that was so funny because she is that character. Like, she is a host in that regard. And not that Drewski isn't, because I had a ball with Drewski. I think that people feel she should have got it at first and et cetera. But like I said, the interviews that were happening before the BET Awards on the channel were very eye-opening just from a Drewski and Keke Palmer perspective. So I really like that banter. I like that they was reading Ray J. I'm sure he was in on it.
Ray looked bad.
He got a lot going on. You see him arguing with Orlando
Brown. Dried out and small.
Burnt out is a...
I said dried out.
No, I know, but that fall into the category of burnt out for me. When people's lips all of a sudden be black, their skin be ashy, and it's like, you didn't used to look like that. Because Ray J is not unattractive, but he do unattractive stuff.
Beautiful family.
Beautiful family. Rephases. Yeah. I think that
Rephases is funny.
I like Drewski hosting. I thought that the skits that he has made popular online coming to the main stage was clever. And I knew he was going to do that because in my mind, what else would you do? But even with him bringing stuff that we already know, it added more light and more life to it, and it was funny to watch. And people really like him in the industry. He's been in movies now. Like, his star is rising to a point where I didn't mind him being a host. Give the people a chance. Because if y'all got... Who was hosting for a real long time that got on my nerves? It wasn't Monique. She was a fab host.
I was going to say, surely it's not Monique.
It wasn't Monique. I love her to host. I know she probably can't anymore just because of how people look at her now, but I give her a twirl. Okay, now, Beyonce. Okay, girl.
And Rihanna was just standing there like...
No, Rihanna was actually falling out at a point. Once she said, because Beyonce did Deja Vu that year, and she was like, I'm going to have to do it again. And Rihanna bust out laughing on that part. Could you imagine Monique crawling on the floor like Beyonce was when she was doing Deja Vu?
She ate it. And that silver with the big girls. See, this is how you do big girl comedy and big girl commentary. Lizard.
We'll get to her again.
I have positive things to say though that time.
I do too.
My next note in all caps and hundreds of exclamation points. Modulate Don. Now,
a singer.
We just talked about how I loved how T.I. did not use a backing track. However, I did like that Don Toliver used a backing track because he basically said, is Lauryn Hill's getting an icon night? Tanya Blunt is here. but I don't have a duet partner, so I'm gonna take the top and the bottom. So he had the backing track as the bottom note, and then on he got his mic twerked up so that he was the modulated note. That was fam. It took me back to the BET Hip Hop Awards when
Pick up the phone. Pick up the fucking phone. They thought that they were the Harlem Boys Choir that night.
Mighty Clouds of Joy. When Travis Scott said, "You know what? I've been singing this chorus and the alto note. I want to sing it like Rhea Walls and sound like an abused soprano who has been told to modulate to the highest level of her fucking voice."
You would have thought that they were singing Love on Top.
They ate that.
They did.
Don doing a medley of my little cuts from his new album. I loved that. I loved his set. I loved how churchy the modulation of the mic sounded. I love Don Toliver's performance on the highway. And
I'm so tired of this show. All I do is laugh. I'm so tired of this show. But you not wrong. Don Toliver performance did eat. The dancers was going off. The stage was so big. Like, they just did it right this year.
They did a great job. Yeah. All right, my next note is Tiana with the like emotional welled up eyes emoji. Then I said, also, I need to cut this fucking hair. Thank you for the reminder, Tiana. If y'all know, I had a mullet last year and I've been having short hair for the last few summers. I have a whole bun now, y'all. Like, and not like a stingy bun that just like stick out. No, like it fold under. That's too much hair, y'all. I need to be back bald headed.
And it's 100 degrees.
And then I said, Doechii with her Kalana circa past week stud. Then I said, because there was like a moment where they like panned to Doechii, and she was booed up with the what was that stud Kalani used to date? Her name got a number in it.
070 Shake.
Yeah, it looked like 07 Shake. And I was like, oh, okay, so. Then I said, Jan looks so fab to me. Everybody accepting speech being ghetto is funny.
And that's another thing. Characters in Black, like Tiana Taylor and Keke Palmer, they show up and show out everywhere they go. But the BET Awards really sets the tone for everybody to be themselves. And I like that. Tiana got up there and talk about, bitch, get my glasses.
Like, hold on, I was supposed to come and do my little sexy Janet walk, but I got too hyped, but I just ran up here. Let me go back and do that.
You think y'all ain't tell me nothing. And then she pointed out that Kehlani said, Janet Jackson is here. And Tiana immediately was like, wait, is that the surprise?
And then Cardi, she was like, I love Jesus. I love Barty Gang. Thank you.
I like that. I feel like people put on airs to a certain extent and want to do their work voice for other award shows because it's looked down upon to just be culturally yourself. And the BET Awards don't care. And I think that's why, to spin that conversation, certain ilks of Black have divested from liking the BET Awards, whether they watch it or not, because it's quote unquote ghetto. But I think that the artists themselves probably feel the most at home at the BET Awards. And I think mega celebrities that stopped coming for a certain time always end up finding their way back. You see Kelly Rowland came out and presented an award. Like everybody was great. There.
Sylvia Rhone, count your days though, queen.
Yeah, it's a lot down to the Sylvia and it's a lot more with the Rhone. But I did appreciate for the good that she's done in the industry and the artists that we love that have come out with good feelings about her. I respect that. There is another side to the story. The end. But circling back real quick to Janet, I love how she was the one that they had present Tiana with this award. Because one, idol. Like Tiana idolizes Janet Jackson. Their relationship is so sweet to me. And I love that she didn't know. And after the year that Tiana has had, coming home and having that type of recognition probably goes above and beyond the accolades themselves throughout this year. So great moment, BET. They definitely got that right.
And her just bawling her little eyes out.
Me too.
Bawling her eyes out. And it's no way to not want to cry with her if you was there for Sweet 16.
Yes.
Tiana has really been working hard her entire life.
Yep.
And I think that her being able to see the fruits of her labor and to really, like you said, she had a fabulous year with the whites. But us lifting her up like that was just beautiful to see her parents standing behind her like they always do.
And Jodie Turner-Smith. Like, I want to know the connection. What? And Jodie Turner-Smith was with them. Like, Jodie Turner-Smith was recording her entire speech like it gave friends. I love that.
Oh, I didn't notice her.
She was right beside the mom. And, you know, I want her to play Storm in X-Men. So I notice everything that she do. That lady is gorgeous. She is so pretty.
She is. The AKAs ran her out of Philadelphia, but that's another story for another day.
Oh, my God. We will chat offline.
Happy 250 in Philadelphia. But yeah, no, that was like it was just so emotional. Like, it's just certain people that when you're with them for the whole trajectory, it's just nice to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice to see. And it's also something too for the women who go through divorce and really be feeling like their whole world about to fall apart. But Tiana life turned up to the max. What A$AP Rocky said, up to the fucking max.
Divorce looks great on Black women, though. I always say
it do. So I think this was probably the most emotional BET Awards. I always have a good time, but I was choked up multiple times.
Yeah. Funky Dineva said it perfectly, but Janet Jackson is on tour in Asia currently.
And still
came just to present this award in her Tupac shirt and that dancer belt. Like, I like it.
It was fab to me.
Yeah.
Janet's outfit was bomb to me. I don't care.
It's something that I have just accepted about Janet Jackson when it comes to aesthetics, because she gonna look like a backup dancer, but she is the front woman. I don't know how to explain my feelings outside of that, but she looked good, even though if somebody else wore that, I would be reading.
Oh. Like, I think it's an across the board cute look. No, you're right. Because if somebody else had a do-rag hanging down, I'd be like, you late.
Yeah, like, it's certain
but it looks fab on her. Like, Janet looked fab.
Yeah, she did. I don't know how to explain
She's definitely in my top 3 or 5 for the night. And I didn't see everybody look, so I can't. My register can be off, but
no, I think that she did have one of the top looks, and it wasn't like a gown or nothing like classy. It was like very her, and I like that. But a lot of people probably missed what people were wearing because they did a simulcast on YouTube for the red carpet. So the red carpet wasn't being shown on BET, the channel. It was only on YouTube. While the red carpet was on, they was doing them interviews that I was talking about. I thought that was a miss because other award shows do it at the same time. That was all. Like, you could watch it on both mediums. But I had both playing while I was cooking, so didn't miss a thing. A lot of people did look really good. A lot of people look like themselves, and that's a choice. Lizard looked fab on and off the stage.
I did like the little glittery brown look.
That was one of her, like, probably prettiest glams. That was one of her best looks I've ever seen her in. Like, she looked fab to me. Lucky Day got to cut that hair, but I enjoy the way that he dresses.
Yeah, he always looks great.
Bow Wow, fab weight loss, still a very good host. I like him in that world. I think that they need to continue to utilize him in that way. I thought that it was very nice that they had like a 106 in Park kind of rehash with Roxy up there, Bow Wow up there. I think that everybody was there except for like Free and AJ. But Free and AJ have come back before and had their moments, so that's not shade. But Bow Wow, fab job. And his suit was nice. It was just, like a regular men's tailored suit, but he looked really good in it. People look good. Eva looked bomb.
Clark Atlanta's finest. She got the low cut bag.
Shout out to Cousin Terrell, still doing that hair. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that she model walked the Project X way into those pictures, the top model way. I said, Eva the Diva, get back on Housewives. I enjoy her time on there. I love Eva. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she was fab. That was fab.
Tributes.
Oh, Muse texted me and said, what is it giving? And I said, oh, just crying to Lauryn Hill singing X Factor.
Which she came back on stage to sing that because, again, it wouldn't be the BET Awards without a mishap happening. Whoever was supposed to sing that wasn't there and or it wasn't in the set list. So she was like, no, we will be singing this.
It wasn't in the set list. And she said, we will. Because Jill Scott was like, nobody talked to me. I wasn't singing that. Who said that? And then when I watched it, she said, 'cause I wrote this down. She said, yeah, when I heard that this song wasn't being performed tonight, I said, I'll do it.
And she did.
When she did, the way she did the need it.
No, Lord, I know people got their things with Miss Hill, but she ain't never failed me. She has been late to a show or two in my life, but I've seen that lady like 5 times, and she is capable of being on time, so I don't have the same issue with her as most of Black. The renditions she did, the way that they set up the award show tribute so that her kids were in it, I got emotional. And y'all know I am a popular thug like Nas and Khalid.
Dang.
So she said, make my record skip. So I don't be doing all of the tears and all of that unless I'm in church and I feel the spirit. But I was getting watery in the eyes because when her daughter came out there and said, only for you, mom, bitch.
I put Big Blunt, BET ate that, sing husband, Lauren was so gagged. Go Muse.
War and Treaty, first of all, shout out to all of their success because there was a time where they would not have been able to be at the awards because nobody knew who they were. But them Grammys helped. These performances have helped. Tanya Blunt, my old neighbor, has helped because you know my father used to live downstairs from her.
What?
Yes, I'm sure I said that on the show before, but Tanya Blunt used to be my father's neighbor. Like,
I love that.
Shortly after Sister Act.
I love that.
Maryland's finest, PG County's finest. She sounds so good. That husband doing the other part, I did not expect. I didn't know he was going to sing at all. I thought they were just going to give it to God and have Tanya Blunt do the top and the bottom like Don Toliver. But Lauren was shaking. I live for that moment and watching that because I think there's been opportunities for them to reunite, have a reunion, etc. But Lauren wasn't able to make it because Whoopi Goldberg hosted on The View. They did a Sister Act 2 anniversary special one time, and Tanya Blunt and all of the old kids came, but Lauren wasn't able to be there. So I love that they were able to have this moment because it's just good to see that type of nostalgia in today's time and see that people are still good because you never know what happens behind the scenes. So I lived for that.
And whoever had the wisdom to make sure that War and Treaty was there, raise.
Yeah. I think that behind the scenes, BET got some people that know what's going on now.
For one, you said now, and I was about to say for once. See, on the same page. Because it stuff really be a taste level and whatever. Okay. Next I said in all caps, wait. SZA did a run that nobody is talking about. SZA and Doechii together was so bomb. They did that song such great justice. And there is a run that SZA did more than once where she slides down into her lower register that y'all need to pay attention to. People think SZA can't sing because it's a tone issue. When SZA doesn't do the nasally thing, Mama sounds like Brandy.
You've been saying that since she came out too.
And when I say since she came out before y'all knew, before S, because I was on her line before S. That lady, She sounded so good. Like that run, we might have to like zoom in on and put it on the cast or something because Solana ate that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed them doing that together. They did bomb. I wouldn't mind more features with them together. I need Doechii on the SZA album. I need SZA. I know they got Girl Get Up, which I love, but I need them to duet a little bit more. They complement each other a lot.
Mm-hmm. Then I said, Doechii sound like Lauren's daughter, so do Tierra.
Tierra kind of ate. I have feelings about Tierra sometimes. I do think she's a really good rapper, but she ate her segment for sure.
I want the hat for Muse.
Want every hat. Every hat that I seen.
I thought that was a Muse hat.
Like, I don't know if you've seen Destin Conrad's new video for Nervous, a song in my now playing, but I want every hat. I want every hat in the video. I want to be Cole from Martin, just like I want to be Omarion and Lil Fizz mix. I keep telling y'all.
Then I said, Lauren loved, in all caps, them kids.
Oh,
and Say La sang my favorite Lauryn Hill song. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is my favorite Lauryn Hill song of all time. The daughter did not sound good, and everybody was going in on her, but that's not the point.
It's really
not the point.
It's not the point.
The point is Lauren loved them kids.
Yeah, she do.
And we'll talk about, I have that later in my notes, but Lauren loved them kids. So to see her response to Say La coming out was so sweet to me.
I love that there were surprises even for the people in the audience, because I think that only one of her kids was actually on the docket for the tribute, but all of them came out at a point, because YG came out, Zion came out.
Wait, that's in the notes. We're getting to that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Next up was Superstar. I said Superstar is probably Doja's favorite song from the album No Shade, and she looks so good.
Doja
looks so good. That outfit was fab.
I want it. I don't know where I'm going, but I want it. I love Doja being included. Not because I'm a stan, but because she deserves. I think that Lauryn Hill is a direct connect from a branch. Like, Lauryn Hill is the tree, Doja is a branch. Like, all of these girls that sing and rap grew up listening to Lauryn Hill, and whether they go in a different direction, like Doja music, of course, sounds completely different, but you can tell that she is inspired by. So getting the right girls meant a lot to me. And again, Doja looked good. She sounded good. She sang and rapped, which is her bread and butter and her sweet spot. And the girls were jamming. Like, I liked that they had that. Like, get the right people. There was a point in time where you would raise your eyebrow to who BET would get for certain tributes, because Trey Songz never should have been on that Prince stage. And Prince knew that. But they've been doing real good. You got to give props where they do.
Yeah. And I love, you talk about the intergenerational thing, that Doja then stayed on and Nas came out.
Fine.
And yeah.
I want to know what he's drinking, not drinking, the facial regimen. Like, Corey, we need more consultations, because Nas look better than everybody. Still. He's also on my list as far as pillars of men, because I will not age.
I love that.
See?
Next, I said, I like Lizzo's outfit as a nod to the video, but I really do hate hearing her rap.
This was a common thread across the internet. I loved the singing. I loved the back and forth between her and Rhapsody. Rhapsody doing the rap part and doo-wop pop.
Yeah, I also said, Rhapsody, give me the boot and the wig. The blue boot and the triangle wig. Rhapsody, drop it off at my house. I cannot purchase it off of you. My mortgage just went up. But please drop it off. The boot was fab.
Rhapsody has been doing some interesting things aesthetically that I don't mind. I'm not a big fan of her music, and I really don't have that much history with it to know much about it, but I do think that she can rap. It's just not my style. But she looked good and ate her section of the performance. Lizzo, you could have kept the rap alone, but you look good and sounded good on the singing part, and that was a perfect mix. Like, that's the type of music I think that Lizzo would succeed in. But
It just sounded like Meghan Trainor was singing it. Like she just doesn't have
I love how you always put them in the same sentence.
They're the same girl to me.
I get it.
She just doesn't have the
je ne sais quoi
urban inflection.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
Because she doesn't have the urban inflection when she does urban stuff, you know, when Black girls from the suburbs say the N-word, how it sounds different from everybody else.
Yeah.
That's how Lizzo sound when she was rapping and singing, and I was kind of like, oh. But she looked great.
You was like, what?
I was like, ooh. My next note, who is Alexia J? A million question marks. Love her tone. She's so churchy vocally, and she's so pretty.
Okay. I believe she was also in the D'Angelo tribute on the Grammys. Is that not the same lady who had the like orangish big bush that was singing with Lauren?
I don't recall the tribute.
I think that she sang with Lauren before, and that's why she was part of the tribute. I had never heard her name before, but I seen her before. She did sound good. We was in here like, now who is that? But a lot of people don't know that the BET Awards was even happening. I did, because ghetto. And I also knew who was performing. And even when her name popped up, because she was part of it, like her name was on the docket, I just didn't know who she was.
The only thing I found about her is that she won one of those singing contest shows.
That might be why I don't know her, because I divested from those. I had to stop.
Oh, wait, no, that was her. Yeah, she performed with Lauryn Hill at the thing.
I do love being loud and right.
She sounded great, looked great, very pretty girl. I love her tone.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I said, the fact I got these notes is so funny. Do y'all like notes? Is it funny when I'm reading off my notes, y'all? Do y'all like that? Because I'll keep doing notes. Then I said, Jersey holding down Jersey. Common is still fine, even though he's dated everybody. And then... And then I drew a little arch between the two sentences, and I said the just right of it all. Y'all, my mom think Just Right deserved an Oscar. She watches that movie like once a week, and she always like, it should have gotten an award.
That's why I love your mom so much. I think that Queen Latifah plays such a convincing heterosexual. I don't know what to do. I really have always enjoyed her in film and TV, and Just Right is one of her best movies to me. So I get it, Jack.
And I like that, how she was like, the Queen of Jersey, because most people would say that Queen is the Queen of Jersey. And so for her to uplift Lauren in that way, I really love that. And it made me just think about how important New Jersey is to the Black music landscape.
Mm-hmm.
When you think about all the artists that came out of Jersey. And I just love that moment. Like, you know, I'm sure Lauryn Hill grew up loving Queen Latifah and like looked up to her. So to have one of your like, Yammies elevate you, support you, and call you the Queen of Jersey, that was a fabulous moment to me. I really enjoyed that.
I'm crying at these notes if nobody else is.
I also put underneath Lauren singing X Factor by herself, I put sing in all caps with a million exclamation points. And I said, catch the original arrangements of all the songs. And
I want to talk about that because people...
The notes are fab because we're getting to the heart of the matter like NTR redid on Voyage to India.
India Ari, come on the cast. I said that already. Please, we got stuff to talk about. I want an entertainment lawyer to come on the cast. I'm going to talk to my homegirl Zeta and see what her availability is. Because I think that people be lying to me. Is Lauren not able to do the arrangements the right way for live shows and her concerts? Because there was some inklings of the live arrangements that were not switched from the original version for this BET tribute. And she was down to the after parties performing songs again, just like the songs on the album. Because there's videos all over TikTok where people was posting her. So now I'm just like, what are the rules and regulations from this case? Because it seemed like she's starting to do whatever she wants to, and I like that.
Me too.
She sounded so bomb. X Factor and Miss Education, are two of my favorite songs off of the Miseducation album. And Watery in the Eyes, like I said, Watery in the Eyes. There are rumors that Lauren wrote that with John Legend and he's not credited, but allegedly. I can hear the John in X Factor though.
You can actually. You can. You can. I see that. Somebody in the YouTube comments said 1 album, 1 movie role, lifelong career.
Wow.
Ate that.
Yeah.
Ate that. I love that. Then I just put in all caps, bitch. I don't even know what that was even about. I just put bitch.
It could have been about several things.
Oh, you know, I forgot to say one other thing. Sorry. I said, after my Rhapsody note, I said, bitch, now the motherfucking joy.
Of my world.
When Zion walked out and I saw how old he was, I got emotional because if you were alive at that time and you remember how Lauren really was fighting for her life to be pregnant in this industry. She was fighting for her life.
You know how many niggas is named Zion because of that song? You know how many baby mothers have been uplifted in the ghetto because of that song? That is
because they said this baby is coming by hook or crook, sweetie.
The way that was every pregnant girl ringtone, like the impact and the influence that song has had on Black womana. Lauren ate that.
Ate that. And to see that little baby that she was fighting for be a grown man.
They did not want her to have him. Ooh.
I'm getting back emotional again. Like, I literally am like feeling a well up in my eyes. And you know, me and Muse are not emotional people like that. So this is really thing. Because she really wanted that baby to be here. And to see him grown and thriving and looking just like that father, that took me to a place. It really took me to a place. And then I started going into her speech. And I said, Lauren always looked bomb. I know that's right, Lauren, because I'm paying life when I had my baby. She said, I'm going to go take care of my children. And you can't be mad at that. The girls are mad at literally, oh my God, something just hit. Rihanna right now is getting the Lauryn Hill effect.
You kind of ate that. You kind of ate that. Bye, y'all. Deuces.
Because Rihanna said, listen, I got these 500 children now, and this is all I actually wanted. So, thank you and good night.
Life made.
Now the joy of my world.
And I'm rich.
Loaded.
A billionaires, yeah. Well, I was going to bring up Turn Your Lights Down Low. I love seeing the Ja Rastafari come out of the family. YG Marley doing that grandfather part of Turn Your Lights Down Low.
Lovely.
I could have gone to glory. Y'all know I want to be more Jamaican than I really am. My family is too Americanized for me. I need to be of the island. So every time that I see my people, I just be welling up. It was such a special moment for me because I really like YG's single that came out a couple years ago, but I didn't really get into the rest of the music, but he really do sound a lot like Bob. And that was shaking me. I've heard other podcasts talk about this too, but I didn't really pay attention to it in his song. When he was doing Turn Your Lights Down Low, I heard it. And I was like, now wait. Yeah, the spirit of Bob is all up and through that family. And I'm wearing a Jamaica shirt on 4th of July.
And Lauren loved them kids. Every time her kids came out, she lost her mind.
I don't think she knew that everybody was in it. Now the joy.
Now, y'all know I work in public history. Specifically, I work my day-to-day job is in Black public history, so I'm always going to come with the text. And watching that tribute really had me sitting back and thinking about Lauryn Hill's career and how we experienced it in real time, from the Fugees to Sister Act to Miseducation. People always try to discredit her, like she only had one album. But when that one album got impact, when that one album shifted the fucking world, and the way her life decision after that allowed for people like Cardi B and Cash Doll and Young Miami and all the other girls to do what they did. Because Salt and Pepper tried, and they really pushed them down.
Yeah.
They really pushed them down because Salt and Pepper was a few years, started having kids, maybe like 2-3 years before Lauryn had Zion. And so let's take it to the text. Okay.
I love how you really are an archivist. I love this cover of Details magazine. Lauryn takes a picture.
It was this cover, and when she had the cover of Harper's Bazaar, which I don't know where my Harper's Bazaar cover is, but 1999, she covered Harper's Bazaar and a whole bunch of kids standing around her. And she looked amazing. And she had a swoop bang, and her locks was swooped and a flip. It was so cute. I always wear my hair like that. So that's why I really love when she would wear her hair like that. Also, when we say the text, the Joan Morgan wrote an amazing meditation on the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. This came out in 2018. So it was the anniversary, the 20 years of the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Get this book, y'all. Get this book. Joan Morgan is an icon. She's a legend. She's the one that wrote When Chicken Heads Come Home to Roost, which was a very popular book in the 90s about Black women from the hood still loving rap, but also being like ascending, I guess, in socioeconomic class, and how you can say we're feminists but also love rap. That's a very iconic book she wrote. But this is so good. My copy is signed because she's like that.
It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. Da-da-da-da. It's like that, y'all. Signature.
But yeah, definitely. If you were somebody that did not get to experience Lauryn in real time, or you just don't remember that time, or you just want to relive that time, I think it's a really great moment to get this book. We'll also put it on the Instagram so y'all can know to get it. Lauryn Hill, she deserved everything she got that night. She deserves it all.
It was a proud moment seeing her tribute, just because of everything that she's been through in the industry, how people have kind of turned to look at her a certain kind of way post the Unplugged on MTV, which is another album that I have and hold. I don't know where my copy is. My mom probably got it because she loved Lauryn Hill and probably stole it from me. You know, Deneen. But I was just very happy with how they did what they did on all sides of the tributes this year. I guess we can pivot to D'Angelo and then close out with Now Playing.
Baby son looked just like the father. That was my first note.
When D'Angelo Kids came out, I was just like, I forgot that there were 3.
I only knew the Angie. I didn't know about the other 2 until he passed.
Maybe that's what it is too, because I knew of Angie because of Angie, not necessarily because of D'Angelo. But them other kids kind of took me by surprise. I was like, what Michael D'Angelo got going on? I don't know what's going on.
It's interesting. They all have different gigs and they all sound, that was very interesting. But yeah, I said the baby son looked just like their father. Them eyes.
D'Angelo reincarnated.
Then when the screen turned to D'Angelo singing and he said, come on, y'all, and the whole audience sang.
That was epic to me. I don't know when the last time an award show has done that, but including a posthumous vocal in the tribute was fab. The way that the screen had him rise up behind all of the tributers, and it was a bomb picture of him singing. The fact that they had the Vanguard doing all of the instrumentation, like they ate that. and they got the right people. Ari, Durand, shine a light on them, BET.
My next note was Ari doing really love with Kendra standing behind her, a bunch of exclamation points. There was a moment when Ari started singing and they kind of turned the camera like this, and Kendra Foster was like right behind her. That had my eyes welling up so bad. If y'all don't know, Kendra Foster was D'Angelo's last love. At the time he passed. She is an incredible singer and songwriter, and she co-wrote that last album with him. And so for me, it felt like a crowning moment for Ari, because Kendra wouldn't have let her get up there if she did not crown her in a way, or feel like D'Angelo would want, Ari to be there. And so, Ari be going through her Tiana Tellers of feeling like, I don't know if I should be here and da-da-da. But that felt like a crowning moment for me.
Duke Ellington's finest. She looked good. I like the wig on the stage better than the wig on the carpet and in the audience. Shout out to Jeremy on the styling. She has been looking very fab to me.
Mm-hmm. Then I said, where's Angie's tribute?
You get on my fucking nerves so bad.
Because I feel like Angie ain't get her one too, like she need to get.
On no show.
On no show.
On no show.
Somebody get Tank and a banger and you saw whoever get the girls up there and start the hooting and hollering for Angie. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
And we need to get a rap girl to do her time from what's the name of the group she was in?
I forgot, but she was in a rap group.
She was in Quintessence Sequence.
Quintessence.
Sequence. We need the girls to come out and do one of her songs from Sequence. And she was in that group, another singing group. We need that too. Like, stop playing with Angie's song. My next note, Ray has no oil. Spanish joint has to be sung by someone who has sugar plantations in their lineage.
Now, before we read, I am very excited and overjoyed that Ray was there.
Yes, I like the invitation of it all.
And I like that. In a second, Ray is going to be untouchable, like off some Lady Gaga shit. She's about to be a person that you can't get to the BET Awards. I'll just say that. So if this is what makes her feel like she has a home there and helps her continue to show up even through mega fame, because I'm pretty sure she's going to be on the Album of the Year docket for next year's Grammys. I like that. She got her own performance and she was part of the tribute. Welcome home, Ray. I like that.
I do like the Black invitation of it all.
Yes. I think that the inclusivity is fab. We stand on different sides when it comes to her vocal in general, but I just like that she was there.
I do like she was there, but I wish that someone, you already know how I feel. When you, some R&B just need a little chattel slavery lineage in it.
And D'Angelo's is one.
And D'Angelo's is the one and the two.
Yeah.
And she just don't got no oil. However, I love George Clinton came out. I wrote George Clinton got D'Angelo crying in heaven.
Down.
Very similar to the Queen Latifah and Lauryn Hill of it all. Just being honored by people that you look up to, I think is a really special moment. So I really, really like that.
And it's nice to see legends like that come out for people that they were inspirations for and still be, one, alive and well, looking good, doing good, sounding good, and of their right mindset. Like, it's just, you got to honor the elders in that way. And I like that exchange between old and new, like we talked about. BET really does a good job of that all the time. But this year, it was something different because of how much the artists they were tributing and honoring mean to us still today. And like D'Angelo ain't got no business being dead. So bring everybody out.
Yeah, that was a lovely tribute. I really appreciated that.
Oh, I was just going to say Duran Singh. I love that he got 2 exposures because he had a skit with Drewski and he was part of the tribute. They got the right people to do it. The tribute's being taken down off of BET's YouTube is interesting. That's another legality thing that I'm interested in knowing more about because I watch Doja performances from every award show like on loop. I don't know why I can't find the tribute in its natural habitat.
Oh, I know what I want to say. Also, when we talk about children, BJ the Chicago Kid is D'Angelo's direct descendant. BJ is D'Angelo's son. They are the same person. So I love that BJ was a part of the D'Angelo tribute. That meant something to me.
Yeah. And BJ, I haven't seen him in a while or heard him in a while. So it was just nice. The inclusion is nice because these are people that should be in line to take over those aspects of music anyway. Like there are elements of D'Angelo in all of these people and they do him justice, except Ray. I knew you was about to say that. Yes. But BJ the Chicago Kid and D'Angelo are soul brothers when it comes to R&B. And you know how we go up for BJ on the cast. He was supposed to be on here a long time ago. So
yeah, we need to go back to bringing him on the cast.
Yeah. Let's rehash the guest list, love. I just thought that it was bad. BET did its biggest one. Culture's biggest night.
It's music's biggest night. Biggest black night. My thing with the memoriam was, now we're going to go up for a certain surprise during the Lauryn Hill tribute that I thought was like, whoever is behind the scenes, they get it. Mm-hmm. Whoever was behind the scenes in charge of the in memoriam section, their black cultural competency.
Oh.
And I'm going to say why. So they had Erica Campbell of Mary Mary fame, wife to the legendary Warren Campbell, sing I Love the Lord by the dearly departed Richard Smallwood. And then they had Leandria Johnson, who was dressed like T-Boz, come out to sing. What did Leandria sing?
Hold on.
Oh.
Because the fan mail of it all is really accurate in a specific way that I wasn't prepared for. I can't even think about what Leandria sang. She sounded good though. Why would you say that?
She walked. I said, "Oh, this is like T-Boz."
It did give
but like a recent time. Like T-Boz, like recently wears stuff like that.
DVD and digital TV screen, okay? Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular, right? She did look like fan mail. Wow. Fan mail. Just like you, I get lonely too. T-Boz said, waited for you for so long. Wrong. That was an album. Okay, go ahead.
The cultural competency was lost because there was a show on BET called Sunday's Best.
Ooh, singers.
We know Leandria Johnson because she came through Sunday's Best, where Erica Campbell was a host.
And judge, yep.
And judge. I mean, it was a judge, not a host. Kirk Franklin was the host. I'm sorry. Sunday's Best has one extremely viral moment from that show. And the viral moment that Sunday's Best has, that is a gift that is used by a lot of people, is Leandria Johnson performing I Love the Lord during the competition on Sunday's Best. And then everybody went into a praise break. And the praise break has been chopped up and has been made into like 6 very popular gifts. I
am just connecting the dots that's where all of this stuff has come from. I remember this now. I forgot about that. They were tarrying. The Spirit of the Lord was there. And they felt it in the atmosphere.
Okay.
Very that.
Yes. Okay. With the ribbons and carrying on.
I hate that you know what I'm talking about. Black.
So the fact that they did not swap it and have Leandria sing "I Love the Lord," because that is what sealed her win on that show.
Yeah, for sure.
Was that performance, and it produced all those famous gifs of everybody falling out. So that was just like a miss for me. I think Erica also seemed like she had like lost her voice. So having her do Total Praise, she could have used her lower register in a different way. And you got to sing "I Love the Lord" a very particular way. Shout out to Yolanda Adams. But yeah, that was one thing I was kind of like, all right, BT, that's where y'all, that's my one note was y'all have a iconic moment on y'all show of Leandria singing "I Love the Lord." Y'all should have had her do it at the BETs.
Yeah, that would have been nice. You made it make sense for me and reconnected some things, because I kind of forgot that is where that stuff came from, and she would have went off. Leandria can do no wrong vocally.
No wrong. And because the part is, and the funniest part that everybody loved when it's a video, not a GIF, is when Yolanda goes, "Turk, let the child shout." and then she had a pen in her hand and she was like this when they was shouting.
I might need to rewatch that entire performance now. I'm gonna be in here crying.
Yo, that was so funny. And then Donnie McClurkin started hooting and hollering and falling out. Like, yo, that was one of the most iconic moments in BET history. We gonna put that on our IG too. We gonna start giving y'all more content on the IG and the TikTok, and we gonna put that up there.
Because people might not know what we're talking about, and like me, not remember that it came from certain stuff.
Because y'all know that gift where lady in the blue suit and she like this. It come from that performance.
Church is funny. I'm sorry.
They were with these two gay boys, and they shouting real tight. We used to call it shouting on a dime, when people that shout but they don't move at all. It's just their feet, and their body is like
shouting on a dime. Philly, please.
Wearing that floor out, okay?
Yeah. Bravo, BET.
Did that award goes to.
Yeah. And next year, we gonna be at that BET experience somehow, some way, by hook or crook. That might be the name of the episode, by hook or crook. We just said it 3 times. Because
speak it into existence, Muse.
I need on the ground reporting for several aspects of the weekend. And also, it just seemed like a good time every year. Like, not only business-wise do I think the cast deserve that placement, that experience, that uplift, but I also just feel like we would have a ball.
A ball.
And more than a ball. No, more than a, what's more than a ball? I feel like we also have...
Come on the carpet, Stokes.
Come on the carpet, Stokes. Bring me. Bring Steph. I just feel like, I don't know. I want to come in the room and I want to turn it.
Simple as that.
And we will. The show is out.
I don't really have a nail listening because I've just been listening to my summer gay mix.
Okay. And our next episode after this is definitely in line with with that type of music. But sliding into now playing as we close out the show. K1, you did it again.
Yeah, that's on my docket for the weekend.
You did it fucking again.
Hey, K1, you have done it again.
And it's funny because I really thought her name was Queen when she first. I really thought her name was Queen when she first came out. Love All Fours with Destin Conrad. That need to be the next single. Love the flip of It's Getting Hot in Here on the current single. She just. There is a song that I gotta get into a little bit more. But that's my only qualm, and I'm not going to tell y'all what that is. I feel like you'll be able to figure it out because I don't even like the title of it. But K1 really just, she gets it right every time. And I'm noticing, thanks to Jess, shout out to Jess, she pointed out that Sasha Keeble and K1 both do this thing where they stack their vocals and their background vocalist vocals into like a choir sound for specific parts of the song. And it really shapes the music in a different way. And they don't sound the same, but they both doing that little technique. I live for when them extra voices come in. I just be doing that background part.
The choir backing.
It's everything to me. So yeah, Steph, check that out when you get a chance. It's hits on there. And she talking her shit.
It's on my docket for the weekend. I just been so wrapped up in my little my summer mega mix I told y'all about and listening to It's Too Easy on loop.
Oh, wait. Now, we can't end the show every episode with Tinashe stuff, but here we go.
Why not? Until we get sponsored by Tinashe, we could keep talking about her.
Okay. I think that this is scheduled to be her most cunt era.
I'm excited.
Melatonin live stream for the video shoot that she did this week. You look good, Sailor Moon. I don't know why she was dressed like a Sailor Scout, but I wasn't mad.
No, she's been looking great.
I'm obsessed. I still want the pants from the Too Easy choreography. And I finally
those are your jeans.
My type of bottom. I think that I'm finally seeing people do the choreography right. More to
that
come.
one boy you sent me did it so clean. Like his precision was like
neat.
When China was at the Olympics. Precision.
Yeah, he was good. Shout out to the pit crew on RuPaul's Drag Race because he's definitely one of them guys. But he
was doing it so soft. Like I feel like I've been seeing a lot of people doing it like super hard.
Yeah.
But he was doing it so soft. But it was still very
tight.
Yes. He ate that.
And
it's too easy.
Jaquel did a class where he taught it, and some of those dancers twirled. I said, book them on the tour. Book them on the tour.
Wait, she told her to get rid of Usher?
I don't think that Usher's coming back. We'll chat offline. Usher, we'll chat offline.
Who Usher dance for now? Oh, we'll talk offline.
I haven't seen him. That's why I said we'll talk offline. I haven't seen him with nobody.
We don't mean actually Usher, but she has a dancer that looked like Usher in the his first album era. Like look exactly like him from when the first album came out.
If y'all watch her, I mean, please go do it because it was really good. If y'all watch her 20-minute like album anthology video she did where she performed the whole album.
Watch me go do that right now.
If I have to go get my...
Tell me in the day. Dun, 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 dun,
she said, yeah, it's that one. If I have to go get a shape up, I will be watching it with you virtually.
Love Chicago.
Oh yeah, can't wait to get to the shed. Shout out to the shed. Shed Barber Lounge in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. If you need a cut, a big Lil on the Clippers. Yeah, I'm not going to inundate y'all with more Tinashe, but I'm excited for this era. As I said last episode and the episode before that too.
And the episodes that are to come. Saying yeah.
This was funny, is what it was. But thank y'all again for always listening to our foolishness. We love y'all. Come back and see us on the next episode. This has been another episode of the Psyce Podcast. We can currently be seen in Tinashe's latest live stream, but we don't take nothing off because we a podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all know where to find us at the Psyce Podcast on all platforms. Steph, do you have any updates or anything you want to tell the people before we go home?
Just a reminder, do your lesson.
She begot this. Thank you. I don't have no updates either, but I'm hungry, so. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night. Bye. A show.